Duffel fire fire purple heart purple heart. Share double exclamation mark like double
Hey
exclamation mark
Tia,
comment double exclamation mark connect double
how
exclamation
everything
mark
going
view
with
and
you?
post notifications double exclamation
Yeah,
mark.
I'm up there trying to see what my joint at. That's weird. Why I don't see my own live? It's so weird right now. But how's your Friday? Happy Friday to you.
Is better.
Yeah, we ain't out the woods yet, Tia. We're not out the woods yet, man. I'll tell you that. But I appreciate you checking in and everything like that. But yeah, we're gonna get there. Prayer and everything else.
Trait
But man, I
folded
haven't
hands
played
medium
2K
light
all
skin
this
tone
year.
folded hands medium light
Um,
skin tone folded hands medium light
Let
skin
me give
tone
a shout out to
folded
my
hands.
wife though, for real, real quick. My wife entered this Nike draft. I mean, this Nike giveaway, and she had all these crazy points for Nike because we shop at Nike hella crazy. And when we go in there, yeah, we go crazy in there. So long story short, she used her points on this raffle. And do you know she won and won a PS5 Pro 2K25, pair of sneakers, and some other stuff. Man, I was like, man, you locked up good.
Don't want to leave Coach waiting.
He must love you.
That's not the impression I get.
Look, you'll be fine, all right? If he gives you any problems, you let me know, all right? I'll take care of him.
All right, man. Sounds good.
Oh man, I hope I'm with copyright. I forgot 2K be having everything. I be having everybody music. Talk to the GM. I need to go get my man right though. Yeah, he hit right now. Ooh, he hit. Let's try to get him right. I ain't scared of my face right now. Let's work on this biscuit. Kind of hairstyle. I do got the shortcut though right now. Oh heck no! I'm about to say I know that ain't it. And why you got the PZ outline? Why my man back my neck gotta be like that? I ain't couldn't shape him up, gave him a nice fade in the back. Why I gotta have him like that? Okay, I was here. Let's see. Yeah, that's ugly. Yo, I'm in here swing like that. What the hell? Like little roaches on his head. What the hell? Mm-mm. Man, he got no hang time. Yeah, I think I'm gonna grab this fade right here though. There we go. I'm gonna grab this fade right here. There we go. Let me grab this fade. Let me see. I'm gonna stick with the fade. Humble. What's good with you, bro? How's everything doing? Happy Friday to you. Hope is well with you. Ew. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with these draws for right now.
Nothing much, just playing some 2K as well.
Oh, you playing that 2K as well, bro? Yeah, it's my first. Bro, I usually get 2K every year. This the latest I ever got 2K. And I wasn't going to get it, but this was free. Man, some big ass eyes. What you playing on 2K, bro? Fuck it. Face paint? Nah, I ain't doing all that. Man, we gotta do teeth. Oh heck. Yeah, you gonna give me them perfect teeth. Damn, they gotta give my man the jacked up teeth.
Inside my court shooting around.
Oh, my man said he on the court shooting around. Yeah, I ain't right yet, though. Let me get right, though. I don't mind joining up on you. I used to play the park all the time, me and my brother, bro. And at one point, I was getting nice. I was up here expecting my shot. The ball was getting nice. But then I just stopped playing out of nowhere. Damn, he black. That boy midnight. You look a little better now. Man, it's been a minute though. What we got here? Oh, I gotta get some V-Bucks. I mean, some VCs.
What affiliation are you choosing?
Honestly, bro, I don't even know. This build right here, I just choosing whatever. I'm just trying to see something real quick. That's all. Couldn't keep it though. The build I got is alright though. But I need to get some VCs though, bro. Bro, I was in VCs heavy, bro. I had the sneaks, the clothes. I had everything. The helmet, the big heads. I had everything last year when I was playing. My boy was decked out. So I gotta learn everything now. I'm just learning everything right now. I need a good shot. And then I create my shot. Man, that's it. Yeah, I don't got nothing. What's this? Oh, dang, wolf. What's this, humble? Oh, you get 1,000 V-Bucks? And the Dynasty jersey? What you gotta do? High school. Okay. Rainbow chain. I'm beating by 13. I'd rather beat him by 13. Well, hold on. We can get to that in a second.
You have to complete the quest with the stars.
Oh, I do? Oh, I didn't know that. Wait, what's that? Oh. So I have to, humble, I have to complete this. Yeah, he gotta be sick. He said you have to complete the one with the stars. Alright, let's start it then. Hey, don't judge my game right now. I'm cheats right now. I am trash.
Here we go. Yo, what you doing here in Plainview, man?
I live here now. And it was either Wolfpack or Dynasty for Club League, and I didn't want to play with you. So I chose Wolfpack.
Yeah, so you want the scouts to see you playing on the losing team and see a star on that, okay.
I'm going to get the scouts to notice me by shooting every chance I get. I mean, if I play with you, you'll be yelling at me to make the extra pass.
That's right, because I want to win.
Okay, that's all you think the scouts care about?
Yeah, the scouts care if you can win, bro.
Okay, then you really are stupid, bro. Let me give you some game, man.
Here we go. All right.
Scouts only care if you got the skills that translate to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Point blank, end of story.
Well, you only prove that by winning.
No, you prove that by showing how you can help them win at the next level. All right, I'm cocky, but I'm not stupid.
Excuse me.
All right, I'm not a high flyer. I'm not a rim protector. So if I want to lead this broke down town, I have to prove I can shoot.
That makes sense, bro. Because you're small.
Man, you ain't got to be Wimby to shoot out the gym. But since you care so much, I'm going to give you that L you've been asking for.
Yeah,
right?
I bet.
All
Let's
right,
do it.
Bet.
Oh, we gotta give that boy that L. I ain't gonna lie, my man sound cocky as hell though.
Hello everyone and welcome to our presentation of Illinois Club League Basketball. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. Some of the future stars of the region look to hone in their skills as we have the Wolfpack hosting the Dynasty.
And to call this a rivalry might be underselling it. This is more of a feud than anything. These clubs really dislike each other.
And the Wolfpack would love to play spoiler in this one, looking to put an end to the Dynasty's 11-game win streak.
Yeah, Joe, and both of these teams have plenty of talent to get it done tonight. The Wolfpack are only 7-4 on the season, but this roster can play with the best of them and can pull out a win against just about anyone.
And how excited are you for this one? This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
It's Dillard outside. To the paint. Here's Zadirko.
Hey, that's what they'd like to see from Dillard. He's more of a shooter than a passer, but he's certainly capable.
Now Wells. Robinson sets the screen. It's Wells, left side. Pass to James. Over MP. Offensive rebounds. Wells, no good. On the wing, it's MP. Defended by Stauffer. Here's MP. And it's the Wolfpack with the rebound. And Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play.
And we've talked about the heated interactions of these teams before. It's a result of history and proximity.
Oh, yeah, the bad blood comes from getting in each other's faces way too often over the years. Certainly doesn't help they operate out of the same region in Illinois.
MP with the bucket.
And that's just a case of MP wanting it more.
And now Wells. Robinson sets the screen. Off target from three-point range. MP with the rock. He's picked up by Wells. Pass to Luan. Zadirko, a screen. With just 5 to shoot. The basket is good.
You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season. Here's Timmerman, rejected by Michael Luan. On the wing, it's MP. And a miss there on the triple. The Wolfpack trailing here.
Early.
Here's Timmerman. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Even made a bit undersized there. Timmerman's still going in strong to the rim.
At the line for the Wolfpack,
No good on that one. And the Wolfpack making a change here. He hits the second from the line. And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a 3-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
And he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, look out, the kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
And that one, good.
This is why MP is so good. Finding himself a high percentage bucket and staying active in the paint.
Outside Stauffer. And he's going for the oop here. Out of bounds, it'll be Dynasty ball.
Just can't afford turnovers like that one.
The Dynasty leading. On the wing, it's MP. Shoots a 3. Got it. And now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
You can almost see the red paint in that corner. We know MP can get hot from those corner zones.
And when Patrick Wells joined this team, he added some much-needed shooting that elevated this team to the next level.
Ding! Yeah, just like an elevator, Joe. Really dialing up the damage potential this team now has from deep. And the defense basically dared him to shoot that one. Challenge accepted.
And here's MP on the outside. The shot's good. Dillard making the play there.
Oh, what a response from MP, matching the 3 on the other side of the court.
Pass over to Robinson. Outside, Timmerman. Robinson.
Oh, shoot, got
Nifty
me.
move. And it's
He got
finished
me
off
off my
by
feet.
Joey Johnson.
What a big finish, and that's going to put some pep in their step.
Looking to battle back. Plays like that can really galvanize a team.
Especially from a guy who's not always dominating at the rim.
Nice dish right there by MP. Scouts in the audience are going to love that one.
Stauffer with the ball. He's got 5. Robinson sets the screen. Stoffer with the ball. He's against Hawkins. Offensive board. And the shot goes in.
They make Stoffer battle for it inside, but the Wolfpack small forward is up to the task.
Defensive foul. Joey Johnson. First personal foul. First team foul.
That one is off.
The line for the Dynasty, MP. 4-2.
So
Wow.
neither attempt
There.
will fall that
Dang.
time for him. Now it's Carter outside. James up top. The three-pointer, no good. And with a showcase game like this and tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con in each scout's report.
Now here's Carter. MP grabs the miss. Kicks it out to Junior. Cobb. MP up top. Pass to Cobb. Good, and the assist goes to Eric Fisher.
Kept his head up. Good look by Fisher.
Now here's Cordova. Now James. Fires for three. MP grabs the miss.
Flat out inexcusable defense. They got lucky that he somehow missed that shot.
He knows he should have buried it with the defense being that lax.
Now here's MP. The 12-point lead is their biggest of the game. Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
Here's the Dynasty. Trying his luck from deep. That ball is good for another field goal. He's gone 6 for 9. MP has been something else this first half, well on his way to a huge game. They're having trouble creating any kind of offense.
And you can really sense them tightening up a little bit at this point.
Pass to Cordova. Now it's Carter outside. Cordova. Down low. Here's Fresh.
Defensive foul. MP. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Wolfpack, Tommy Fresh. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
The size on the bench for both teams is formidable.
Oh, yeah, Danny, this team is stacked. I was looking up to some of the players walking in as we set up tonight. Woo, they're tall. I know one thing, though. I wouldn't take too many shots inside with either second unit tonight.
Passes to MP. Tim Powell out on the wing. Junior with it. Out to the right wing. And here's MP on the outside. Add another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 for 10 from the field.
And right now, he is flat out feeling it from beyond the arc.
No gloves, just the hot hand, and they'd be smart to keep riding that.
Robinson sets the screen. And once again off the mark by the Wolfpack. And the dunk from Jason Jr.
This team showed up to send a message, and they're trying to end this game right now.
2 minutes.
Yeah, you have to appreciate their effort at both ends. They've been relentless, and they've been impressive. Well, the big name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a 5-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor, because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much.
Now here's Powell. MP outside. Zadirko, defended by Robinson. Back to MP. Pass to Cobb. Powell outside. Another 3 for the Dynasty.
They've just shot the lights out, and their opponent, not as much.
The question is, how long can they continue to do this? We've got a ways to go still.
Here's Fresh.
Oh,
Yes,
shoot.
and it's
I was looking at my
Patrick Wells
phone.
picking up the assist.
My
Yeah,
bad.
and they'll
I
take
let
that
do it.
shot anytime they can get it.
White ball score.
And now the Dynasty with it.
When I talked to Wolfpack shooting guard Deshaun Carter pregame, he had a tablet
Damn,
with
my
some
ball
personal
slow.
scouting notes, animated plays, and video highlights.
Yeah, Danny, I was looking at his tablet, and he even had a My NBA franchise with creative players to represent each team. That level of dedicated planning makes him a database of information on these teams.
Carter, no good. And here it's the Dynasty. It's an 18-point game.
Yo, Orange, what's good with you, bro?
Hal in the post, defended by Carter. Hal's shot is good.
How's everything going with you? Any luck yet on that skin?
1 second differential between the shot clock and game clock. From past the arc, it's Junior with the rebound. MP on the left side. To the inside. Adirko. And so we got a
Just
pretty
online
lopsided affair through the
at
first
work.
half.
Hope you have a great day at work,
Dynasty
bro.
up front,
He said no.
just
I had
dominating this
180 plus
And more
saves
basketball
and
to
no
come
skin.
after this short break.
Damn. It was crazy because when I went for it, I completed my event.
The
And
teams
then
have had their break.
Thursday,
The Wolfpack and
Wednesday
Dynasty
I
getting
completed
ready
it.
to
Thursday,
kick
I
things off here in the
actually,
second half of play.
me and Nap actually got the skin I had found
And in
it in the
club play this
safe.
season, the Wolfpack enter tonight
found
at
mine
7-4,
at, the
while the
military
Dynasty
base.
are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh! I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
MP with the bucket. It's very easy to see why MP is so high on the scouts list with how he's scoring tonight.
When you getting back on?
Swings it to Stauffer. And Hotkins pulls it down. Here's the Dynasty. Michael Luan for three. Another three for the Dynasty.
I absolutely love when Luan is assertive, pulling up from deep. He's proven he can nail the three ball when given the chance.
Outside Stauffer. Pass over to Robinson. Wells over Dillard. And he wills that one in. Right in off the back iron. And for Zach Timmerman of the Wolfpack, he moved here from Iowa not too long ago.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him. Unfortunately, he's been plagued by back problems, which can't be fun. You wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for.
Now here's Dillard. On the wing, it's MP. Zadirko. Defended by Robinson. Good on the bucket.
Zadirko lives for the physical play. He goes right at the throat of the defense on that one.
They really need to make an adjustment here.
Agreed. Nothing is working for them offensively. Time for a change.
And Patrick Wells outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Michael Stauffer.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
Now here's MP. 24 for him. A kick out to Luan. It's Dillard outside. Just his first shot attempt. And the Dynasty tack on two more.
And we're here in the gym of the Plainview Panthers. It's a familiar floor to some players in our game today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. A little extra bit of comfort might make a difference. You can't count anything out in such a heated affair.
Now here's MP. Hotkins, guarded by Wells. Outside Luan. MP. On the wing, Eric Dillard. Defended by Stauffer. From deep, it's MP. Stauffer grabs the board. It's Michael Luan with the rebound. Rebounded by James.
And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix. Time called as the Wolfpack decide to talk things over.
Ricky Davidson, Eric Fisher, Jason Jr., Danny Cobb.
Now it's Carter outside, right wing. Back to Johnson. Pass over to Robinson. Andrew Robinson with the slam.
He sure knows how to make an impression with his throwdowns.
It's not a matter of if he's going to get to the rim. It's a matter of what he will do when he gets there.
This time, showing some style with the one-hand slam.
Now here's MP. Now Junior, right side. And here's MP. Cordova grabs the board. You compare how this game has gone between MP and Wells, and so far it's been all MP.
MP has left no doubt that he's ready for the next level. He's a man amongst boys right now, and the NBA is going to be in his future.
Stauffer. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Cobb. It's hauled in by Eric Fisher. And now the Dynasty with it. And here's MP on the outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. And you love how MP has been able to put up the points with all the scouts watching. Johnson with the bucket.
Sometimes you see old school elements in Johnson's game, like how he just aggressively attacked the inside to find the bucket.
Now left side Cobb. Here's Davidson. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
That is a tough layup with the guy right on him. He can be a hard player to handle sometimes.
Out to the right wing. Robinson. Davidson defends. Pass to Cordova. Stauffer. Wide open look. He can't bake that one in. And on the bench for the Wolfpack, Coach Barry Bay. He's been with the program several years now and is trying to continue the success they've had this past decade.
Yeah, and standing directly in his path once again is the Dynasty. But with new leadership on the court from Patrick Wells, Coach is hopeful that the tide is about to turn for the Pack.
Deshaun Carter from the outside, and it's Fisher with the rebound.
Even without the 3-ball falling for him, the defense has to be better out there.
Yeah, there's no way he should be left that wide open.
Here's MP, banked in off the glass.
He's making space. He's creating problems. So many ways MP can use a pick and roll.
Their offense has stagnated.
It's been hard to watch. They need a bucket, and soon.
Here's Carter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He's able to find a seam in the defense and just lay it right in. Well, all game long, we've seen the passion that these teams have played with. No let up, no quit from anyone on the roster.
Yeah, passion is definitely one way to say it. Nothing that we can repeat on air, but it certainly seems beyond a little friendly ribbon. And now we're seeing them find their groove on offense in this half.
They've been the much more efficient team, chugging along nicely right now.
Cordova outside. Swings it to Stauffer. Back to Robinson. Lays it up and banks it in.
Stauffer loves to play chess, and right there, he made the right move to capitalize on a defensive lapse. Check.
Out to Cobb. Junior. Here's Davidson. Pass to Junior. Lets it go from deep. Johnson with the rebound. Cordova on the left side. Now it's Carter outside.
Get there.
Michael Stauffer on the wing. Covered by Fisher. Johnson, the screen. Michael Stauffer for 3. And it's finished off by Joey Johnson.
Cleared for takeoff. Johnson using all 6'8" of his body to go up and finish with the slam.
Fisher between the circles. MP. Right side, Cobb. Fisher outside. Passes to MP.
2 minutes remaining.
Davidson with it. No luck on that one. Outside Stauffer. No good from 18.
He's having a tough quarter offensively.
Despite that, he remains aggressively looking for his shot.
Screen by Davidson. Inside.
Defensive foul. Joey Johnson. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And the first one drops. Both teams will make a substitution.
Ricky Davidson. Taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits them both. The Wolfpack with the ball. Outside Stauffer. Wells, a screen. Over Madison. Stauffer misses.
Some of the shots that he's taken have been head scratchers. He's out there playing like it is a game of horse.
Hey, don't leave MP open.
On the wing, it's MP. James covering. From deep, it's MP. Drops it in from long range. And what a game for MP. He is showing out with a 30-point evening. Wells outside. Pick by James. Beyond the arc. That one's off. Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
And that one's good from MP.
This run has really put them in the perfect position.
And with no signs of slowing, they aim to keep expanding that lead.
Wells outside. To the middle. Here's Stauffer. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, I like the confidence by Stauffer. When he's close to the rim, he looks to score whenever possible.
To the inside. And finished off by Ricky Davidson.
That's what you call passing a teammate open, guiding him perfectly.
Outside Stauffer. That will do it. Put it in the books. The Dynasty continued their amazing start to the season and now stick. Yo, she was here. I didn't see her.
Yeah, she came. Oh, man, you mind if I talk to him real quick? I apologize, bro. Hey, look, I know we butt heads over the years, but we go to the same school now.
Bro, are you thick in the head or something? I don't like you, man.
Look, I ain't trying to be your best friend. I'm just trying to win some games.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
How about we talk on the court? And off the court, you and me win cool.
Great. That's a great attitude.
It
We're
is
going
a
to win
great
states
idea.
like
Yep,
that.
Yep, and I don't care about states.
Yeah, that's because you playing for the Scouts.
Right, and that's because you playing for the fantasy. What, you think they're going to rebuild the factories because you passing a little Jimmy in the clutch? You really want to help these people? How about you take over, make the league? Then when you got some actual power, you can actually help these people. All right, stop this nice guy hiding behind that when the truth is you scared to become the player you need to be in order to build a real dynasty. This is just a costume, bro. These words, meaningless, unless you put something behind that.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, think about it.
There's some true words, though. I felt that. This must be the crib. Oh, I gotta try to run. Damn, man, that son gotta touch this. Man, I'm gonna need some wheels.
There's a racetrack on 500 BC.
Yeah, I just seen that, bro. I just seen that jump pop up. I need some wheels though. Last time I had the go-kart, I had the bike, and what else I had? I had some other stuff, man. Oh yeah, I had that Jeep. Dang, he running forever. Yeah, the boy gonna need some wheels. I ain't gonna be jogging around this whole town. Hey, Humble, did you finish the career?
Coach Tucker showed me some photos of the gym you and your manager set up.
Yeah, I wanted to work on my game 24/7.
Something wrong with our training facility?
It doesn't have any candy in the vending machines.
Dang, what kind of build you got, Humble? I know you out there cooking,
I do.
cats.
Yeah. And that work ethic of yours is something
I gotta
we all
get
love
back
about
into this
you.
joint heavy again,
You're
bro.
gonna fit our culture.
Cause I was definitely
like a
heavy
glove.
in this
Well, I'm
joint,
excited to
man.
be
Me and my
here.
brother, we used to
I
run
feel
on there,
like,
run
this is the
twos,
perfect
and
place to
then
start
had
my
my
career.
cousins. So
Fantastic.
we ran a
well,
lot,
then why don't we
man.
talk about our goals for the season then? As a former player, I understand how important it is for an organization to clearly communicate its expectations, and I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page to start the season.
Let's do it.
When you make the playoffs, anything can happen. But from where we stand right now, we are looking to secure the 4th seed, get home court advantage for the first round, and then make it out of the first round.
Hold on. That's it?
No, I get it, MP. As a player, it is championship or bust. But as the general manager, it is my job to look at the organization with clear eyes. And from where I stand, we're still a few roster moves away from legitimate title contention.
Not if I take a leap, okay?
Nothing would make me happier. I just don't want you to think that the season is a failure if we don't win a championship. From my perspective, that wouldn't be true. It would be a failure if we didn't make it out of the first round. And then some changes would have to be made.
I see what you mean. That's fair.
Great. So let's talk about how you can contribute to the success of our team. Coach Tucker is going to go through some personal goals that you need to set for the
What's up,
first half of
James
the
Money?
season.
Happy Friday to you,
We've
bro.
got some strong opinions on what you should focus on, but we'd like to get your input too.
This is a collaboration.
That's great because I have been visualizing exactly how I want my career to be.
Visualizing.
Yeah.
Huh.
You know, like meditation and manifestation, that sort of thing.
Well, why don't you manifest some opinions on this list of potential goals for the first half of the season? You know, let me know if anything speaks to you.
You want me to just pick one?
There's a lot to work on at this level. Always. And you'll do a little bit of everything, but we find that giving our players a list of specific goals to work on for the first half of the season is the best way to drive development.
All right, I'm with it.
It also allows us to give you some milestones to
She created 3-level
even
threat.
highlight on our schedule some key games to use
I
as
think
measuring
that's what I am too,
That's
but
that
I think
communication that you were talking about.
Exactly.
I'm about to check it.
Go ahead. Pick a goal.
'Cause I know he's like 6'7". When the coaching. Hey, Humble, what joint did you do, Humble? Which one is the best one to do, though? Road Warrior? Complete all key game goals. Okay.
Rookie Riser.
That's the best one, Humble? Shoot, you beat this joint. Shoot, I need help. I'm gonna do that joint then, bro.
You know what speaks to me, Coach? I want to prove that I'm the top player in my draft class. That feels like the best combination of realistic and aggressive.
That's a tough goal. You've got some extremely gifted players in your class.
And I'm here to prove that I'm the best of them.
Well, it won't happen overnight, but that's what we'll work toward.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fantastic. Wish being a GM was always this easy. Oh, one more thing.
Yep.
We got Media Day coming up.
Oh, I love Media Day. It's always been fun for me as a fan, so this will be cool.
Our PR director, Donna Chase, she's going to walk you through everything. She's great. You're going to love her. Brian, anything you want to add?
Just keep working. Yeah, we'll talk more about your spot in the rotation as we get
Hey,
closer
humble,
to
let
the
me
season.
add you, bro.
All right. Appreciate your time. Look forward to building something special here.
So do we.
All right. Thank you.
Sure,
Have a
but
good
once
one.
I get
You
my
too.
man all right and right where I need to be, yo, you can run some park together, my guy. I'm trying to tell you. Just let me get the rust off real quick. And let me get my settings right and get my movement, I mean, the crossover, I mean, my step back. Swish. I mean, I'm gonna be good, bro. I'm gonna be back. I gotta get the buttons down back again. See? I'm pushing in my in-law stick. I'm so used to that.
Feeling you, MP?
Coach.
MP, I'm Donna. Nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you, Donna. My manager tells me you're one of the best PR people in pro sports.
Well, I'm not sure Mr. Wells has the requisite experience to make that call, but I'm glad he thinks highly of me. Shall we talk media day?
Yeah, let's do it.
Now, this is all pretty standard fare, and I know Mr. Wells signed you up for media training over the summer, so there shouldn't be anything you can't handle.
You can call him Patrick. We're not that formal with each other.
If that's your preference.
It is.
Wonderful. We've also secured you an interview with 2K Tip-Off magazine. If all goes well, you will be the cover athlete for their upcoming issue.
Wow, that sounds fun.
It is important to note that this interview will not be conducted by our in-house content team, which means anything you say can be published, especially if it's sensational or controversial in any way.
It's noted.
I'm gonna be upfront with you, MP. I'm a team employee, first and foremost. And it's my job to make sure this team is seen in the best light possible. You make the team look good, we'll be on great terms. You make the team look bad, and we will have a problem. But I have no reason to doubt your character. By all accounts, you're a responsible, smart, considerate young man. And it's because I respect you that I want to put my cards on the table.
Thank you.
Are we clear?
Crystal clear, Miss Chase.
Please, call me Donna. Now, whenever you're ready, you can take that elevator to the practice facility and start your interview.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
Son, you look like an MCC. You need some new threads.
Time to talk rotation.
Great. I've been looking forward to this.
Every NBA player wants to start someday, and I'm sure you're no different.
I've never come off the bench a day in my life, Coach.
That's pretty much the case for every player in an NBA locker room, until they get to the league.
Right, of course.
There's no nice way to say this, so I'm gonna put it bluntly. You've got an established player in front of you. You want his spot, you're gonna have to take it from him.
Okay, that makes sense.
This team is a meritocracy. You get the minutes you earn. Nothing's given. It doesn't matter what your draft position is or how much you're getting paid. You get it done out there on the court, we'll put you in the starting lineup.
So just so I'm clear, how do you make that decision? Like, will you let me know when I've done enough to become a starter?
Yeah, we've got some milestones we want to see you hit. You hit them, we'll put you in the starting lineup.
This is all pretty straightforward.
Like Cliff said, communication is a big part of what we do here as a ball club.
I can see that, and it's much appreciated, Coach.
Good. Now get ready. It's almost game time.
All right. I'll see you later, Coach.
See you.
Game time. Bring the
I'm telling you, Hunter. Best movie I've seen in the past 20 years, for sure. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to check it out.
Definitely.
Hey, can I ask you one last question?
Of course, shoot.
So you grew up in Illinois, about a couple hours outside Chicago, right?
Right.
And I know you're too young to have watched Jordan's Bulls in the moment, but I was wondering, how has his legacy affected you as you developed into the player you are today?
MJ's legacy. Man, if you're a hooper from Illinois, that shadow that he casts, you know, it follows you everywhere.
Not bad, yeah.
Yeah, people, you know, they still talking about looking for the next MJ like LeBron never happened.
Still, being from Chicago, that's a pretty heavy burden trying to live up to that.
It is, and it isn't, you know. I don't put pressure on myself for results. I put pressure on myself to work. If I put in as much work as possible, I'll live with whatever happens.
So you're not trying to one-up the GOAT?
Oh, nah, man. I'm trying to learn from him. You know, how he continued to evolve as a player, how he balanced taking over a game and still keeping his teammates involved. You know, do I think that I have greatness? Of course. You know, but it's not about comparing myself to MJ. It's about maximizing my gifts and my talents and using them in a way that leads to us winning more games. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's about, winning games. And that's what I hope to do.
Nicely done. I can see that media training's paying off.
I was just honest, mostly.
But you didn't give them any bulletin board material, okay? It shows maturity and restraint. Look, I get it. Tooting your own horn feels really good when you've earned it the way you have. But you know what? The real pros, they let their game do the talking.
MJ did not hold back on saying bold statements.
But you're thinking MJ once he was MJ. He didn't come into the league talking like that. And you know why? Because that sort of thing doesn't fly when your teammates don't know if you can back it up.
All right, that makes sense.
Good.
I hear you, Donna.
All right. Now they're ready to take some photographs, and it sounds like they're considering you for the cover.
Okay, that's what's up. So, you got any advice for me?
Pose in a way that reflects your public persona, okay? You know a picture's worth 1,000 words.
Okay.
Why don't you head over there now? They're all set up for you.
Thank you as always.
Good luck.
Thank you.
MP, huge fan.
What's up, man? How you doing? You
Good.
right?
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, this is what we'll be shooting today.
All right. Stand right here.
Right there. See some of your best poses.
All right, man.
Hold that. Right there. Perfect. Great. We got what we need.
I bet. Hey, do you know when this issue comes out, man?
Y'all don't know the exact day, but check us out on socials. It'll be there first.
All right, bet.
All right.
Thanks, bro.
Thank you.
Let's get after it, MP.
Yo. So how'd it go with Coach? Any surprises? What'd he say?
Yeah, not really. If I want to be a starter, then I got to outplay the guy ahead of me. Simple as that.
Yeah. Hey, that seemed fair.
Yeah, it's sports. It is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look, not to bring any extra motivation or anything like that, but you know only starters get endorsement deals, right?
I already know. You know, dudes on the bench ain't getting no shoe deal.
They're not. Not right now, but that day will come.
Okay.
For right now, just take this in. We in the league. I mean, you ever visualize something like this?
You know what, P, man? I never really thought about what the tunnel looks like, man.
No. I'm not talking about the tunnel. I'm talking about right here. You and me, you getting ready to play in your first NBA game.
Honestly, no. You know, nothing prepares you for this, man. No matter how many high-pressure situations that you face, this is different, man.
Or what about that open run I got you an invitation to? You know, things got a little heated between you know who, yeah?
Well, yeah, that was dope, but we didn't have 20,000 people watching us, man.
That's true.
Yeah, it's a little different.
It's different.
All right, then.
It's different.
Hey,
It's
hey.
different.
Yeah.
Hey, look, though, I ain't gonna hold you up. I know you gotta go win that game.
No doubt, no doubt.
Yeah, so make Plainview proud, yeah?
You already know what it is, P.
Already know.
Plainview.
MP said he woke up today ready to slay some dragons.
I'm back. Yeah, Mike was me. I was on the phone. I gotta take this call again, another call. But I'm gonna jump off this live real quick. But I'll be back later. I might run some more of this 2K, so I can get better at it. And Humble, man, drop your joint for me, Humble, so we can run some games together, bro. But this joint ain't bad, man. Like I said, I mean, I gotta get better at it. It's been a while since I played 2K. I'm gonna step out there. Appreciate y'all coming through real quick. Wasn't a long stream, nothing like that. Just wanted to stream some 2K, get used to it again. And yeah, I'll be back later to stream again. Just gotta take care of some business real quick. And that's it. But I appreciate it again. Appreciate everybody. Orange. Appreciate you, bro. If you need help getting that skin, man, holla at your boy, man. I don't mind helping you getting that thing, man. Dropping different locations, man. Grab it. That's how I got it. We all dropping different locations. It's like a little better like that, dropping different locations, then and go get it. So yeah, man, let me know. And man, you got my number, man. Hit me up. Let me know you want to do it. We can set up a time. Tomorrow, I'm not sure exactly what time. My daughter have cheer practice, so I got to see what time that is. And then I know both of my sons got football practice Sunday. That's around like 1. Oh no, 2:30 Sunday. But yeah, hit me up, Orange. Let me know so we can make this thing happen. But again, appreciate everybody. Happy Friday to y'all. Hope you have a safe day. Salute to y'all. I'm out.